Says the internets are already coming out calling her mid. This isn't the NBA where they have plenty of stars. The WNBA only has one star right now. If Clark gets shot down, then the WNBA blew their chance. Look, I think it is important that y'all expand beyond just the Fever and Clark. I agree that Clark is the North Star and the star that has brought this attention on the league. That she is. But you want to expand that coverage. You want to start showing love to the other rookies, Angel Reese and Cameron Brink, and the legends like Diana Taurasi, who's still in the league towards the end, and the real hoopers of today, like Asia Wilson and Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. I'm really impressed by Jackie Young on the Aces too. Her all-around game. So I think it's important. Because of Clark, I joined the WNBA channel. I've watched a lot of other teams now compared to the other sports channels I have. WNBA, it's a very good deal. Yeah, it's only like 30-something bucks, right? For the league pass, which is a really good deal. I don't know what this guy C-Man is saying. Angel and Brink stats, bruh, don't weigh up. What? Angel Reese had a double-double last night. First rookie to have a double-double. And Cameron Brinks has had some good games. She had 3 points last night, though. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Sigmund Silber says talent and viewability are not the same thing. I don't know what that means. Okay, Lex Channel says Asia is racist. Let's not go there. Maybe Asia. Think about it from her perspective for a second here, okay? Asia Wilson has been a dominant force in the WNBA. Dawn Staley, coach of South Carolina, called her unquestionably, in an interview with me, called her unquestionably the best women's basketball player in the world. And she hasn't gotten even a sliver of the attention that Caitlin Clark has gotten. Now, not to say that's wrong. Caitlin Clark has a dynamic game. There are a myriad of reasons why Caitlin Clark got that attention, and it is what it is. Caitlin Clark has just gotten the attention and should get the attention. Everybody should be thankful for it. But I can see where there could be a little resentment. I haven't seen, it's not like Asia is constantly hating on her. I mean, maybe that was one comment, but for the most part, I haven't seen her constantly hate on her or anything. And when you watch Asia play, you know, she's got crazy game and she's got a big personality too. So, you know, sometimes somebody can make a comment I don't really like or agree with. Doesn't mean I'm, you know, hating them forever or never taking anything they say seriously again. So I do hope you guys expand to the rest of the league. Arike, surprised me when I tuned in. Didn't know she got busy. Like, yeah, Agumake. I know where you put O there. It took me a minute to get that down. AJ with the super chat. Going back to D'Antoni, how do you think that scenario would be perceived? Step back for the movement or step forward for getting such a big hire? Yeah, I don't think it would be, you know, I think the problem is D'Antoni's age, because I think he's almost like 80 years old. And maybe, you know, so the ideal, he's 73, which is still old, and he had a bad back. But I think it would be a splashy hire, and it would get people interested. I don't think it would be considered a step back necessarily because there are a lot of women's coaches in the league. It's not like it's a male-dominated field right now, but there are some men's coaches as well. Kevin adds, Wilson is a baller with Clark being in the league and me following it. Now it has exposed me to how good Wilson truly is. Yeah, I mean, look, she's got that touch on the face-up, and she can really move. Like, this is going to be a stray to Aaliyah Boston. I'm really not trying to, but like the gap between, like watching those two go head-to-head, the gap between Asia Wilson and Aaliyah Boston is so massive. it's like can't even be fathomed or comprehended. And Leah Boston was the number one pick, right? So that's where A'ja Wilson is right now. That's where A'ja Wilson is right now. I swear she didn't miss a shot in that game against the Fever. She got that like Chris Bosh kind of face-up game, the way she plays. But she can go after it. And her teammates, again, that's a stacked team. Like Kate Martin has been a nice steal for them, giving them that X Factor stuff. But Wilson's a beast. The reason some of y'all are saying that Wilson ain't exciting is because she's also a big. Bigs just in general, even on the men's side, have never been the most exciting players. But Kelsey Plum is a great player. Obviously was the leading scorer in women's basketball before Caitlin. And I love Jackie Young. She really blew me away. She's got to be up there. You know, as I'm consuming more and more of the product, I'll start giving you my rankings and the like, but she's got to be up there, best two-way players in the game. She is excellent. She is excellent. Brandon 1050 says some people have talent, but doesn't mean they have charisma, and that's true. Well, A'ja has charisma too. I mean, look, Caitlin is generational. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you watch Caitlin play, you go, woo! You know, the step of, woo! Or those passes ahead, like, woo! Like, she gives you that reaction. That's why she's special. That's why she's special. But that doesn't mean some of these other players aren't great and fun to watch, too. So I just don't want to see. I think it is important. Here's how I'll spin this for you guys. For Caitlin Clark's legacy, it is important that the WNBA grow from this moment and not like fizzle out. That helps Caitlin Clark and the way she is perceived long term. Caitlin Clark is super fun to watch. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's a hooper. All the hating on her is wrong. All the hating on her is wrong. She is a superstar. But for her fans out there that are only rooting for her and tearing others down, it is better for her if the rest of the league grows. It is better for her if more people watch other WNBA games and then look for the next group of talent, the Paige Beckers and the Juju Watkins of the world. It is better for the way Caitlin Clark's ultimate story is written and told. And it will be told. And her shoes are going to drop, and that's going to be a big moment. And she's got lots of big moments ahead of her in her own individual career. Lots of big moments ahead of her. But perhaps the biggest thing that she can be responsible for is putting that exclamation point on the explosion of the women's game. So to the Caitlin Clark fans out there, you don't have to find every player as entertaining as Caitlin Clark. That's okay. No one's saying that needs to be the case. But I would, this is just my advice. You know, I'm not on a high horse. I'm not telling you what to do or anything like that. But it only helps her if she helps the game, is all I'm saying. It only helps her if she helps the game.